OKAEREKAAAAAA is my friend Eureka ゆりかです。よろしくお願いします。Red Riding OKAEREKAAAAA、パクパクOKAEREKAAAAA、ゆきさんOKAEREKAAAAA配信来てくれてありがとう。Welcome to the stream. Hello everyone. Today we'll be playing more Doki Doki Literature Club. No, I don't know how to say it again. Literature Club. I wonder if does this have a Japanese name? Look, Doki Doki Literature Club. Let's see. Doki Doki. I don't know what literature club is in Japanese. Oh yeah, there is. Doki Doki. What does that say? こんにちは。ドキドキ文芸部をやる続くと思います。出てらがいかwelcome to the stream. Hello. Last time we read everyone's poems, including ours. Well, we didn't read ours actually. They read ours. そう。ゲームは英語でごめんね。文芸部、そう。Have you named my kitty? No. I think he has a name. Let me check. I think his name is Hijiki. Hijiki-chan. Neko wa Hijiki-chan. There's other girls in this game besides Monica? Yes, apparently. I don't even like Monica that much. Not yet, anyway. Agent Orange Kaika, welcome to the stream. Hi. He should be named Yuri. Okay, we can't all be Yuri. Doga Kaika, welcome to the stream. Game wa eroi. Eh? そうですか? Who should we pick? I think, should we go for a Natsuki sweep? Well, I'm going in blind. I like Natsuki's the best anyway. SpongeBob episode where everyone was named Squidward. That's how I feel. Hi. Yuri, you're really talented. Huh? Well... But Natsuki has a point. I think that... I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah! It did, didn't it? Aha! Shows how much you know. That's not... Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look. What we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing. And sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so... You don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. He finally mutters that barely audible. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well... If you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Yuri. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? And surprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs... I didn't mean it, okay? Oh yeah, I forgot you said that. That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with everyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayuri! 若さんさん、はい、OKAEREKAAAAAA配信来てくれてありがとう Welcome to the stream! I'll go make some tea. Eh? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Yuri. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little used to. Haha. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all. There's still time before we go home. Jeffrey OKAEREKAAAAA, welcome to the stream. So we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. Eh? About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Oh, she's one of those. I hate them characters. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayuri. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. Alejandro, okay, welcome to the stream. Hi, fun things are fun. And I do like seeing cute girls do fun things. But I hate when people are like, the most important thing is having fun. It's like, no, it's not. I hate optimistic people because I'm not an optimist. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. You're not dealing with those four, no? Well, that's too bad because I am dealing with them. It's fine. How did y'all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Yuri, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. What? I have to write another poem? And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Yuri! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayuri beams at me. It really has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Taxi yokai ka welcome to the stream. Sayuri, about what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Yuri, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. Why does she want me to get along with everyone? You should be more jealous, okay? I don't like secure girls. You're not crazy, you know. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. Why does he keep doing that? It's alright, buddy. Yeah, they gotta be insane. I like the insane girls. I say that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, here we go. I don't even know. So Sayuri just likes simple words, right? This parfait. Broken hair, intellectual misery, rose, suicide, incapable, spinning. I want sweets, so. Starscape, uncanny, whistle, feather, hop, joy, sensation, family, hope, fickle. You're playing the watermelon game? Nice! You're losing it. Welcome to hell. Sing, strawberry, silly, atone, charm, jumpy, laugh, universe, bliss, flower. Hey, these are these the same words as last time? I forgot. Just save it. Oh well. Oh well. Sing, strawberry, silly, atone, charm, jumpy, love, bliss, flower. リカさん、おはようございます。ワイタンさん、おはようございます。海外してきてくれてありがとう。Okay. Greed, okay, welcome to the sheep. It probably is. It looks the same. Electricity, excitement, grief. Summer anxiety, variance, infinite smile, graveyard, determination. Secret, fantasy, passion, heartbeat, time, bubbles, vivid, nature, journey, pink. Pink. Vanilla, cheeks, warm, comfort, hopeless, depression, desire, extreme, judgment, bed. Ambient, sticky, dazzle, waterfall, sunny, cute, milk, color, calm. Yeah, it is. It is the same because milk is here again. Captive, marriage, vibrant, shopping, pain, tears, existence, kawaii. Amazing, misfortune. Agonizing, pleasure, unrestrained, dark, anime, ending, happiness, unending, happiness, kiss, headphones, jump. Anime. Despise, disoriented, death, tragedy, forgive, together, holiday, ocean, lost, clouds. Death. Treasure, heaven sent, defeat, breath, unstable, music, nibble, contamination, raindrops, and adventure. Crimson Games, childhood hurt, play, lollipop, party, heart, fireflies, pee? Flea. Not pee. Games. Lazy, climax, twirl, portrait, email, imagination, kitty, analysis, ribbon, eternity. Kitty! P. They should put P in here. Destiny, fun, incongruent, insight, embrace, uncontrollable, scars, aura, after image, bunny, whisper, unrequited, tenacious, skipping romance, chocolate, lipstick, covet, puppy, mouse. Mouse. I like mouse. Extraordinary, precious, promise, sadness, explode, fear, poof, beauty, awesome, rain cloud. I keep choosing the same ones because the words are the same. Empty, prayer, fireworks, lucky, wrath, essence, peace, vacation, sunset, cage. Is that Sekai! Okay, welcome to the stream. Good morning. Hello. Buffy, socks. Vitality, festive, pure, inferno. Special dance, shame, infallible. Rainbow, cheer, sweet, flying, alone, whirlwind, swimsuit, vivacious, anger, pout. I'm trying to mind read Natsuki. Memories, marshmallow, sugar, question loud, vertigo, effulgent, massacre, love. Doki Doki! I picked all the weeb words. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Yuri! Yo, Sayuri. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in the good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Damn. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Oh, she's broke! I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. Broke ass bitch! So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Ah! I give up! Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Yuri to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Damn. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But... you didn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. The Great Sayori Revolution. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Plop. Did she get hit? Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... eh? A cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori. Oh, Sayori. Oh, I didn't even notice. Oh. I didn't even notice. Is that a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. What? This girl is stupid. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Smallest brain, literally. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going for a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches out to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful Sayuri trots away to safety. Sayuri is very pretty around here. Yes, I mean they're all pretty, but Sayuri is stupid. Sayuri wa asana najimi no キャラともう一番バカかなアホYuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. You can't say that. Monica, can you tell Sai? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Ooh. Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She probably has more She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Don't say that! Self-confidence, girl! That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the doors swing open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? No self-esteem, I know. They're all... they all have the same face! Monica chose the club over Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. It makes no sense though. You would have heard a bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds so cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Yuri. Monica smiles sweetly. She's flirting with me! I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Why is Natsuki always in the closet? Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seemed to be annoyed by something. I approach her, engaging his hand. Are you looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? That is so real. But to be fair, I don't put anything back to where it is because I just put it back wherever I feel like. Sometimes, manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. You look like a weeb. I do because I forget about it, never find it. Yeah, that's a better idea because I always spend so much time just looking for stuff. All of the time. Like, I just lose everything I own, even though I'm the only one that lives there. What's that supposed to mean? What? I swear we mentioned it before. I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns into a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. Like, I would put my phone on top of my PC instead. I've done that so much. Literally everything I own. I just spend... I even have to look for clothes sometimes. It's just like, I spend so much time just looking for stuff. Because I don't put anything back where I found it. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Buffet Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on the door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice, but I'll tell you one thing, Yuri. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Buffet Girls from the box. That sounds like a doujin. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hand. Ah, I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Wow. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. We're out of the closet, guys. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Oh my god, she's a floor sitter! Same! This is why she's the best girl. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Huh? What's that? Ah, I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that! You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Congrats on the Kusugaki-ji, Eureka. We are the same. She's literally me. She's just like me, for real. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean... Well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. The two kusogaki-so. Look, we even have the same hair. Well, when I have short hair, it's the same, right? Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? What? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. I thought I said banking for once. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I do! Wait! I think we're the same. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Yeah! Do you guys know I started martial arts because I watched like... Well, at first it was Johnny Bravo, but then I kept... When I wanted to quit, I started watching Naruto, and then I just didn't quit. Because of Naruto. Manga made me draw more. Yeah. Like, all of my hobbies are because I watched the anime or read the manga for it. I am very easily influenced. Not to mention, she's really good at it. So who am I to judge? Johnny Bravo inspired you. Yeah! You know how Johnny Bravo, like, does karate? It's like a really small part of his character. But I was like, I want to do karate too. That's how I started. And I was like, I don't wanna do karate anymore. So I stopped for a bit, and then like I watched Naruto, and then I was like, I wanna do a martial art again. So that's how I came back. Guy! That's so cute. Wanted to learn guitar because of K-On! Still haven't learned guitar. I think I tried to learn guitar, but I just never got there. Because of K-On! And I wanted the exact guitar that she had. That Yui had. The needs of Florence. Okay, welcome to the stream. Hello. Look, she's so cute. Kawaii. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. Ego! I learned the flute because of dropping on the... Oh, nice! But then I forgot. Yeah, I feel that. I started learning how to play guitar, but... I just never stuck with it. Because of no, I think what made me want to play guitar was you know, in Haruhi when they play God Knows, and what's her name? I think it was Yuki. She plays the guitar. I think she was the guitarist, and that's when I started wanting to play the guitar. But I wanted Yui's guitar, her specific one. I've been listening to Bandmate a lot. Oh, I love Bandmate. Yeah, you should. I always like, I don't have like any musical talent, so I don't know how to play any musical instrument. Even though I've tried learning how to play a lot of them, I just never stuck with it for long enough to be good at it. I really wanted to learn the piano. I tried, and then I tried learning the violin as well. And I tried learning guitar, clarinet. Well, what I really wanted to learn was drums. But I think I don't think anyone would have let me get drums, to be honest. Yeah, I'm too lazy to learn. Like, it helped when I started going to like actual lessons. That really helped. Like, I just can't learn by myself because I don't have like the discipline to do it. Yeah, they're also really expensive, and so are pianos. That's why I never really got into it too much, because pianos are very expensive. The ukulele, they're like little tiny guitars. But yeah, I don't know. I wish I could, but I'm just too lazy. NHK inspired to become a neat same. Robbie's the guy welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Mandolin. Ooh. I don't have that. Oh, I really wanted to learn how to play. Is that the one, the finger one? I don't even know what it's called. I remember Kai-kun, in one of my birthdays, he played me Happy Birthday on the little finger thing. The one that you just use your thumbs. Is that the mandolin? Or is that like something else completely? Bluegrass banjo. A ukulele to string. Oh no, okay, so that's a different one. What's the one where you just like flick it with your fingers? I don't even know. I was already one by the time I watched it. I still want to be a NEET. It's always been my dream. I can't remember what it's called now. But it's like the little one that you just... It's like little metal things. I don't know, I can't remember. Anyway. You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. She doesn't have friends! What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. Oh yeah, Kalimba, that's it. Oh, she hides her power level. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Same. Ugh, I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I'm a loser? I mean, I feel like I can't keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe in here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? There must be like a manga club, right? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minari is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. She's cock-blocking me. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Haha. Eh? Ah! Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens next? Yeah, but Monica just said... Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. She's just jealous I was talking to Natsuki. Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? I don't know. Does it matter? Sorry, Natsuki. Yuri, Monica. Let's just go from the top. Oh, I like this one, Yuri. It has some nice feelings in it. Hola! Welcome to the stream. Hola! Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. Not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah. Me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. She's so stupid! Dumb but cute. Baka kawaii. You speak Spanish? No, I do not. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? Can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give you give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. Oh god. That's so cringe. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing myself after all. Thanks, Yuri. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. Let me have a drink. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. Oop. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in comes my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. She's a hoarder. I don't think that's the point. That's a long-ass poem, damn. Holy crap. Sayuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. Yeah, it was like a whole novel. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayuri's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Same! I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Oink. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now she must have read it more than once. Aren't you supposed to be bad at this? Is that a compliment? No, I mean, you know. Natsuki struggles to find the word she wants. I just expected a lot less after what you showed me yesterday. That's all. Well, I guess I just got lucky with this one. Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky, you know? Don't get used to it. You won't always manage to write poems this cute. I mean well written. No, I mean... so that's how it is. My poem is cute? No, why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things. Natsuki shoves my poem back towards me. Huh? Reading it again, I decided that it's not so great after all. It's too cute and doki doki. What a weeb. It would only impress, you know, girls who like those kinds of things. For some reason, Natsuki is incredibly easy to see through. Well, anyway, you're gonna read mine now, right? Judging by your taste, you'll probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget who the real pro is. Why are they writing such long poems now? The hell? Okay. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. What's wrong with spiders? I like spiders. This is a long ass poem. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's how everyone thinks my... Yeah, do you like it? No, she's meant to be Amy. I think that's the point of the poem. She's Amy, and she's talking like how people talk about her because she's a weeb. And she's ashamed of it. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Yeah, so the spiders is like her hobbies. Right? That's what she was talking about. Right! Yeah, it was a good poem. Once you realize what it's about. I actually like reading poems. So this is kind of cool. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby. Or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you. Or at least think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. This stuff flies over my head. Yeah, I can understand that. I think with her poems are pretty simple, which is what she's like talking about right now. So the message is usually quite straightforward, but she's also kind of explaining it as well, so you know. Hi. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. She wants to know about weird weeb stuff. Why write about spiders? It's an analogy. Because I think, like, spiders is like... A lot of people think spiders are gross and scary and weird, right? So it's how they... It's like something that she used to represent the fact that people... Like, she doesn't want to reveal her hobbies because people will think she's gross and all that stuff. Can go quite deep. Is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Yuri. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Oh no! Or Sayuri's, perhaps? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. She knows! You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I write them for myself, not for anyone else. So I don't really need people to like them or anything. Yuri! Eh? I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I would probably just do a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes. Anyway. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is it the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. She has low self-esteem. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Oh, crap. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light of my cutting board. My cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread. Fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I have trouble reading this handwriting, I'm not gonna lie. It's nice to look at, but it's so hard to read for me. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. Yeah, it's smart people handwriting. I'm too dumb to read it. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even... Wait. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Oh... Yeah, it hurts my eyes too. If only I had voice acting, the handwriting wouldn't be a problem. Yes, exactly! I wish more visual novels had voice acting. I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. So then I wouldn't have to read the whole thing. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Eh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean... Does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. Wow, you're so judgmental. Yeah, they could get VAs. Voice mods. Oh, that's true. Maybe I should have looked for one. But I already started, it's fine. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Yes, it is! Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. おはよう、セリキーさん。会議配信来てくれてありがとう。おはよう。ちょっと水。Hi again, Yuri. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Haha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, I like it, Yuri. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No, it kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too, so take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be really funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. But anyway... You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Good morning. I hope you're having a good morning. Hi. Mizu. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony. I don't know if that was the right way to say it. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load me? Wait, what? Cacophony. Oh, okay. Load me. Save me. Wait, what? What? I don't get it! What does this mean? Why is there just load me right at the end? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess that's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. Is she like a fourth wall breaker? We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Sometimes noping out is the best option, very true. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Terry has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. A poetry spoken, what is it? What is it called? Spoken word? What? I can't remember. The one in the thing in the Goofy movie. The thing in the Goofy movie with the girl. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. The cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayuri is putting it all on the poster in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayuri has been coloring a poster and holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to perform in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Snapping the fingers? Yeah. I'm glad someone got my reference. Saves coming is okay. Fourth wall is dead. Yuri. I think it would be better if instead of me trying to flirt with these girls, they should just flirt with each other. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head. Oh, okay. Guys. Guys. No, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. Yeah, you like posted it like 3 times. They're more like a reading club though. Ooh, my bedtime reminder. Pointing is new, isn't it? I think they've been writing before because it seems like they have experience in writing. They just haven't shared it with each other, I think. That's what they're getting at. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh, you member. You will. Oh, thank you so much for the membership. Oh wait, it's like. Thank you so much for renewing your memberships. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think they've written before because some of them have experience. Well, actually, a lot of them have experience. They just don't share it with. They just don't share it with each other. Yeah, I don't like it either. I wouldn't do it. I would never recite a poem in front of people. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry, I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Extroverts are crazy. Scary people. Now, let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Scariest people. I know, right? I could never. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. I don't know. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Ahaha, thank you so much. I was hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Wow, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. My poem is called Soldier Boy. I would do that. See, if they like force me to like recite a poem, that's exactly what I would do. Just like start it off with like, you Soldier Boy, tell him. That'd be so good. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Yuri congratulates Yuri. Literally. It looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, you're such a dumbass. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Yuri liked it. imagine everyone is naked. It could be distracting. Yeah, what if you get horny? ちょっと水。I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Huh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Yuri. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. That's so mean. Might as well let Yuri lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. They're in high order, you're right. They're also in boob size order. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Shorty got them apple bottom jeans. Boots with the fur. The whole town was looking at her. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. I kinda get that. I wonder, yeah, I kinda get where she's coming from. Suck my balls, my god. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayuri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Yuri. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayuri is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayuri. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayuri fumbles with her words. We're impressing... Yeah, I didn't know we were trying to impress Monica. So, let's just say that one day Natsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I would walk home with Natsuki. I would still walk home with Sayuri. Doesn't it depend on where Natsuki lives? But I like Natsuki. I want to walk home with Natsuki. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? I know, that was quick! Why does the thought of that makes my heart pound? That was so quick, what the hell? I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turn her down. Isn't she so cute and fun to be around? She's one of those girls that are like... Isn't that girl so pretty? You guys would look so cute together. And when, like, in reality, she's, like, dying inside. That has nothing to do with what I just said. You just admitted it. Jeez, there's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? She's got some mean girl in her. She probably does. But I don't like... Because I really like the Osanana Jimmy types. Because it's like you've known each other for your whole lives, right? So... But I don't like not rooting for them. But Natsuki... I just like Natsuki better as a character. I wish he was my Osanana Jimmy. My childhood friend. Sayuri, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm feeling awkward. Like, it's always so sad. It's always so sad for the childhood friend, I think. It's always... That's why I always root for them. I love that outfit. Later, that's the ugliest outfit I've ever seen. And she'll say it with a smile on her face. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? They're all great, but Monica is my beloved. Blink twice if you need help. Hi! Okay, I think I am going to end it here. Because it's bedtime. Bedtime! Where's Yuki? Being the childhood friend is basically like being a red shirt. You never survive. Yeah. Wait, there's a teacher route? We haven't even met a single teacher in this game. Oh, Yuri. Oh, right. Okay, okay. I would love to have a teacher route. Teacher student. Best trope. Best relationship trope. Hi. Yes, please be proud of me. I've been going to bed at decent times now. But thank you everyone for coming to the stream, and we'll continue playing Doki Doki Literature Club, hopefully over the weekend as well. But yes, thank you, and I can't even speak anymore. You know when you just like read for so long, like out loud, and you just can't really speak anymore, like you can't pronounce words anymore. Words are not real anymore. That's what happens every time I stream a visual novel, because I read so much. Hi, みんな遊びに来てくれてありがとう. Thank you everyone so much for coming to my stream, and I will see you